Whoa, these cookies look so good.
Hello. As of right now, Thanks Mom has achieved 300 subscribers, and usually for cool milestones I make some half-assed iMovie video that nobody cares about, but this time I want to show my appreciation for you.
I want to be appreciated.
So I'm going to be making 300 cookies. Yeah, you heard me right. 300. I hope you enjoy. For ingredients, we got salted butter, we got light brown muscovado sugar, we got granulated sugar, we got vanilla extract, we got 1 large egg, we got plain flour, we got bicarbonate soda, we got salt, and we got chocolate chips. And hopefully I remember to film all of those.
You fell over.
Alright, step 1, microwave 150 grams of salt and butter.
In the microwave. Okay, that's like one thing done.
Alright, then we got 80 grams of light brown muscovado sugar, which I did not have, so I used the dark brown. And then we got 80 grams of granulated sugar.
It's like chunky. Oh.
Next, we need 1 large egg.
Oh yeah. No shot.
Although against my morals, the recipe insisted I beat the egg. And I wanted those cookies, so I knew what I had to do.
Add sift 225 grams of plain flour.
Problem number 1, it says plain flour. I only got self-raising. Problem number 2, it says sift. That would take forever, so I'm going to add in the clumps of flour and then beat it to death with my handheld electronic mixer.
3, 2, 1. Turbo blast. I'm not putting on turbo blast.
Finally, the time has come. The main event, the star of the show. You already know who it is. It is 200 grams of dark chocolate chips. And then turbo blast. And next it was time to cover my baking trays with a generous helping of super value greaseproof paper, which I did perfectly, might I add. And then, when it was time to roll the cookies into their magnificent little dough balls, I noticed that my cookie dough was looking perfect. I mean, I had never made a dough up to this quality before. And as I pondered why that may be, I came to the conclusion that because I was filming myself, I hadn't consumed half of the raw ingredients that were meant to go in the dough. Usually at this point in the process, I've eaten 2 raw eggs, 1 bag of castor sugar, 1 bag of plain flour, 3 teaspoons of vanilla extract. But no, it was perfect.
First batch of 15 cookies in the oven.
I put my first batch of cookies right in the oven and got to work on my second batch. And I was feeling motivated. I was feeling good. 300 cookies, more like easy peasy lemon squeezy.
Okay, the oven, she's beeping. She's beeping loud. Well, she stopped beeping now, actually.
Alright, so now the cookies were out of the oven. Me and Schnimithiba wanted to indulge in some cookies. And on the outside, things seemed to be going great. But I knew deep down that this is where it all began to go wrong.
When they ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
The whole plan was to have like a 1 in, 1 out sort of thing going, so things would be running smoothly and efficiently. Because may I remind you, I was baking 300 cookies here. This was no small task. And I had completely failed to do that, and this would in turn ruin everything. You see, because I was now trying to catch up on myself, I ended up getting tired. I ended up actually slowing down.
It got to like 100 cookies on one tray, which is insane. They're in the oven now, which means, sorry, maths. So wait, I had 229. Wait, it was 229 plus, hold on.
So I had made 229 cookies. I only had like 70 more to make, but I just couldn't do it. Even putting on my super cool and hip junior chef hat couldn't bring me to it. So I settled on just putting the remaining dough into 1 normal sized cookie I could actually enjoy, and had to accept the fact that 70 of you were simply going to starve and perish.
And that was it. I failed. I tried really hard to make 300 teeny tiny cookies, but I just could not do it. I ended up making 239 plus 1 normal one for myself, which was really good, by the way. But in the end, I didn't do what I set out to do, and as a result, about 70 of you will starve and perish. Anyways, if you're still here, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and thanks, Mom. Roll out.